Bill Gowdy checking in. I got questions again. I think it was Libby Lulu. Wanted to know about the fireplace, about the setup I got here with the bricks. Let me show you. Libby wanted to know about these bricks I have back down here. They serve dual purpose. First thing is, when there's a good fire going in there, those bricks retain the heat. But what I have had happen in the past, and these bricks help with that, is it keeps the log. If a log would roll out of there, it helps not let the log roll out onto the floor. You know, I got a brick that's dirty and need to be dusted off, but I got carpet out here, and I got to be careful not to let the sparks come out and burn that carpet. And besides that, you don't want the smoke to come out. Well, I got this screen, but this screen actually dissipates a lot of the heat. So during those very sub-zero and when it's in the teens, a lot of times I'll set the screen out here so that I get more heat coming out of the front. I can close those doors and choke that off and just smolder it, and it generates the heat, but not very efficiently. Not as efficient as my friend Wallace Vivian or Craig Arndt or Norm. I think what is it, Northern Adventures or something. I don't know. Norm's a trapper up in Canada there. I added this strip of aluminum in here, and I used the fire caulk around here, and I would get smoke coming in here, and it would smell like a smokehouse. And so I added that strip, and that made all the difference in the world. When you got a good fire going, there's no problem because it has a good draw. But when there isn't you just have a little fire going, that's when the smoke is not drawn as good. And so that eliminates a lot of that right there. So to answer your question, Libby, for safety and for heat, those blocks get hot and stay hot for quite a while. So when that fire goes out, when I fall asleep over here and I wake up and the fire's out, those bricks are still hot. So it still helps maintain some heat in here. Plus that's all cast iron, and that helps too. Then I have the Eco Fan on top. I bought that Eco Fan for my buddy heaters, and I built a little platform for it. But I tell you what, that Eco Fan works real good on this. The other thing I got is a stainless steel pan, and sometimes I put chili in there, but right now I just got water in there. That water helps provide humidity. Much needed humidity, because it will dry out in here, and it's usually running low. Unlike my camper, I have always had trouble with humidity, especially when I cooked in it in the wintertime. But, it wasn't designed to do the things that I do with that camper. So I also have the cooking attachment, the cooking grate that's adjustable up or down, swings in and out. And I'll tell you, that is really nice to be able to have some campfire cooked food right inside. The only bad thing is that when it's really cold outside, you got to get the fire down to cooking grade, and you're not putting off as much heat. And when that's your only heat source, you have to suffer a little bit, or not cook over it and only cook when the conditions are right. Well, maybe someday I'll replace that with a real wood stove. It'd be a lot more efficient, because when it gets cold, I can really go through the wood with this, and yeah. But yay, I got plenty of wood, so it's just more work. I mean, if I had the wood stove like Craig or or Wallace or Norm, you know, I could just load it up, close her down, and just let her sit there and cook, you know. And maybe it lasts you 8 hours for a load of wood. You know, I don't get that out of this. When it gets real cold, I'm up every couple hours feeding keep feeding it logs. That's for sure. But when it's not so bad, when it's like this, you know, I can just keep a small fire going. Or like right now, I don't have a fire going at all because we're headed for I don't know, they're saying in the 50s today, 50s, 60s. Yeah, I'm liking that part. Won't be long. Be out there fishing. This one's for Chuck. Plain old Chuck. One of my national pans. I think I got 4 of these over. I don't use them, no. But I'm inheriting them over the years. Some of these were my grandparents, my great-grandparents, my mom's. They were just handed down over the years. Anyway, Chuck showed some on his video a while back, and I just thought I'd show some of mine. I want to thank Kurt Danielson, and I want to thank the Tennessee Tornado. He sent me these 3 hot sauces. Well, I had some other stuff too, but I'm going to test these today. And we're going to test it up against the Texas Pete. I have some hard-boiled eggs and some avocado. And first up is this right here. It's called, I'm going to have to do a little research. I don't know what a Scotch bonnet. It's Scotch bonnet hot sauce. No sugar added. And then it says water, Scotch bonnet, habanero, chili peppers, carrot, distilled vinegar, salt, modified cornstarch, and xanthan gum for the thickness, ascorbic acid, and garlic. So are Scotch bonnets hot? I don't, you know, I've heard of the scorpions and I've heard of the habaneros, but I don't know about Scotch bonnet, I guess. Let's see, let's try it on avocado first. We'll do a generous pour. Can you see that? Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. Wow. Wow. I got to get a drink. Oh. Yeah, that's immediate heat. Oh. And as the air gets in there, woo-wee. That is good. It's hot and it's flavorful. I want to try that on an egg now. Hard-boiled egg. Pour a generous pour on there. It's got a good thickness to it. It's a real, I don't know, thick. It's not runny. I like that. And that is hot. Oh yeah. This is scorpion pepper hot sauce. And it says extremely hot. Let's see what this one says. This one just says, this one just is above mild. Yeah. Well, let's see what this one is. This is habanero. This is hot. So let's go to the next level. This one is habanero pepper hot sauce. And shake well before opening. It says habanero chili, water, salt, pineapple, onion, modified cornstarch, and xanthan gum. acetic acid for acidity generator or regulator or something like that. All right. We'll do a generous pour on the avocado. I can see the seeds in this one. Oh yeah, look at that. Can you see that? Oh yeah, generous pour. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. That has a tomatoey flavor. Yeah, the tomato is really coming through. Clearing my sinuses. Oh yeah. I like that. I like that. I actually, that's not too hot. I think that Scotch bonnet was hotter. Maybe it was just the shock of it. It says it's not as hot as this, but there's another generous pour. And this has got a nice thickness, and you can see the seeds. You can see the pepper seeds in there. All right, here it goes. That's good. I think the egg softens the amount of heat. All right, this is the scorpion pepper, and it says extremely hot. And it's got scorpion pepper, water, salt, acetic acid, modified cornstarch, and xanthan gum, and ascorbic acid. So this is just scorpion peppers in here. Basically, there's no garlic or anything extra. Let's see if we find a good avocado. Get a good pour on that. Oh, I can see the seeds in this one too. Oh yeah. Can you see that? It's just the same amount as what I did on those others. That's good. Oh yeah, I can feel it in the back of my throat. It's a different heat. Oh yeah. That's more heat, less flavor. I prefer the flavor. I like hot and flavorful. Oh, but it's really, wow. Really kicking in now. Oh. Might be a mistake using that much. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, that's hot. That's bringing a tear to my eye. It's really good on the egg. The egg helps soften the intensity of that heat. Let's go to my old standby, shall we? Can't make this complete without a little Texas Pete. Woo! Now Texas Pete, it just says medium. It's on, and this is just the original hot sauce. Texas Pete makes a hotter hot sauce. You can't always find it. Oh. My nose is wanting to run, I think. All right. Generous pour Texas Pete. It's not as thick as those others. It's good. It's flavorful. I like it. I make it complete. Texas Pete isn't really hot. It's just got a good flavor. I like it on my eggs, especially. Can you see that? Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. Well, I'm gonna say my favorite out of these three is the habanero. Well, let's see. Let me see if I can adjust that down. So the habanero is got the best flavor, I think. And then this one, the Scotch bonnet, and this one I would save for my chili. Yeah, that's got some heat to it, but doesn't have as much flavor. And this one has the most flavor. And this is my old standby, my old Texas Pete. Hard to beat. Hard to beat some Texas Pete. Texas Pete and it's made in North Carolina, but it's good stuff. That's so good. All right. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for watching. Bill Gowdy out.